Hi ladies, I'm so happy to see you here in another video. Let me kick things off with a little story. Not too long ago, during a style consultation, I met a lovely 55-year-old client. She walked into the fitting room wearing a very elegant dress, but the handbag she carried completely weighed her look down. It made her appear older than she really was. Then something magical happened. I handed her a different bag, sleeker, with more structure, and instantly her whole face lit up. She stood taller, walked with more confidence, and I'll never forget that moment. It was like she'd turned back the clock 10 years, all because of one simple change, swapping her handbag. That's when it hit me. A bag isn't just a place to carry your things. It's the very first signal of your style and energy. The right bag can make you look polished, elegant, and full of life, or it can do the opposite, dragging your whole look down. And that's exactly why I made today's video. I'm going to share 7 handbag styles every woman over 50 or 60 should know about. These bags aren't just stylish. They'll earn you compliments, make you look more sophisticated, and yes, even younger. And stick around until the end, because the last one is what I like to call a secret weapon. A style hardly anyone talks about, but once you try it, the results might surprise you. Part 2: Foundational Principles. When I first started out as a fashion designer, I'll admit, I had a pretty naive belief that women over 50 needed the biggest, most expensive, logo-covered bags to look elegant. But after working with hundreds of clients in their 50s and 60s, I realized something completely different. Price and branding aren't what make you look refined. The real magic comes down to 3 things: proportion, material, and color. Let's start with proportion. A handbag should fit your body, not overwhelm it. Picture this: a petite woman carrying a huge oversized tote. It looks like the bag is swallowing her whole. On the flip side, a tall woman carrying a tiny mini bag can make the whole outfit look unbalanced. Getting the proportions right brings harmony to your entire look and, more importantly, flatters your natural shape. Next up, material. A well-made bag in real leather or sturdy canvas keeps its structure, lasts for years, and gives off that quiet luxury vibe, elegant without trying too hard. Meanwhile, a bag made of cheap materials might start peeling or cracking within months, and no matter how expensive your outfit is, that bag will drag the whole look down. And then we have color. Neutrals like black, cream, camel, or navy are timeless and go with everything. But I always encourage my clients to pick one signature color too, something like a rich burgundy or a soft teal. That one pop of color becomes part of your personal style identity. And tell me honestly, have you ever bought a bag just because it had a fancy logo, only to let it collect dust in your closet? If so, you're not alone. Drop a comment below. I'm willing to bet more than a few of us have been there. One structured tote. Let's kick things off with the first style, the structured tote, or as I like to call it, the power friend for women over 50. This is the kind of bag that holds its shape. It doesn't slump or collapse when you set it down. And believe me, that little detail alone can completely change the way people see you. I'll never forget a 60-year-old client of mine. She came in carrying a soft, slouchy hobo bag. It was comfy, yes, but it made her look tired, almost weighed down. When I handed her a structured navy tote in smooth leather, the transformation was instant. She stood taller, her steps felt firmer, and even the staff said, "Wow, you look like a businesswoman today." That change wasn't just about the bag, it was about the confidence the bag gave her. A structured tote immediately signals, organized, prepared, in control. Unlike slouchy bags, it gives the impression you're always ready and composed. That's why I recommend it for work, travel, or even a simple coffee date where you still want to look put together. Tips for choosing a structured tote. Size, go medium. Big enough for glasses, a book, and your essentials, but not so large it swallows your frame. Material, leather or high-quality vegan leather keeps its form longer. Color, black, camel, navy, or burgundy, safe yet chic. Details, simple hardware, minimal logos. Too much branding can look flashy, while subtle touches feel timeless. Now, think about your own closet. Do you own a bag that goes flat the moment you put it down? If so, maybe it's time to swap it for a structured tote. Because this bag doesn't just carry your things, it makes a statement. I know who I am and I walk with confidence. Two-top handle bag. After the tote, the symbol of strength, let's talk about the top handle bag, the timeless icon of elegance. If the tote is about power, the top handle is about grace. It reminds me of old-world sophistication. Think of women in Paris or Audrey Hepburn in the 60s. You hold it in your hand or in the crook of your arm, and just that simple act changes your posture and presence. I gave one to my mom once, a pale beige leather top handle. She'd always used shoulder bags for convenience. But the moment she tried this one, she stood straighter, smiled, and said, I feel like a Parisian lady. That bag didn't just accessorize her outfit, it reawakened her feminine confidence. Tips for top handles. Shape. Clean lines with a touch of softness at the edges. Size. Medium is perfect, not too heavy, not too dainty. Color. Neutrals work beautifully, but soft pastels or pearly shades add femininity. Details. Keep it minimal. Elegant bags don't need dangly charms or oversized logos. Luxury houses like Hermes made the top handle legendary, but you don't need to spend that much. Mid-range brands like Strathberry, Aspinall of London, or even Michael Kors and Kate Spade offer elegant options. Let me ask you, when you carry your bag, do you quickly sling it on your shoulder? Or do you hold it intentionally, like a piece of jewelry that finishes your look? Next time you're at a gathering, try a top handle. You'll see how it elevates not just your outfit, but your entire presence. 3. Crossbody satchel. If the top handle speaks of poise, the crossbody satchel is all about freedom. This is the bag that lets you move, travel, and explore, hands-free but still stylish. One of my clients, a woman in her late 50s, loved to travel but hated how shoulder and handheld bags weighed her down. I suggested a structured crossbody in earthy brown leather. The moment she tried it, she laughed and said, "This is exactly what I needed." She later sent me a photo in front of the Louvre wearing a coat with that satchel across her body, and she looked radiant, like she was truly living her best life. Tips for crossbody satchels. Size, medium. Large looks like a backpack, too small looks impractical. Material, structured leather or canvas to keep its shape. Strap, adjustable, medium width, thin straps dig in, thick ones look clunky. Color, neutrals for everyday, or try olive green or burgundy for personality. Here's the hidden benefit. Crossbodies distribute weight evenly, which subtly improves posture and gives you a relaxed, confident vibe. It says, "I'm active, stylish, and ready for life." So let me ask, how long has it been since you went shopping or sightseeing without feeling weighed down by your bag? Maybe it's time to let a crossbody give you that freedom back. 4. Clutch. Next, we shift gears with the clutch, the little symbol of refined elegance. This is not your everyday bag. It's for weddings, concerts, date nights, those special occasions where less really is more. I remember a client, 58, preparing for her daughter's wedding. She was nervous. She wanted to look beautiful but not steal attention from the bride. I gave her a champagne satin clutch with a sleek clasp. She held it, looked in the mirror, and whispered, "I feel like I'm going to a gala in Paris." That evening, she told me everyone complimented her elegance. Tips for clutches. Size, just enough for phone, lipstick, keys, compact mirror. Material, satin, metallic leather, suede, or smooth finishes. Colors, black, metallics, or jewel tones like emerald, ruby, or sapphire. Details, minimal is key. Skip the rhinestones and over-the-top embellishments. A clutch sends a powerful message. Tonight, I'm here to enjoy the moment, not to carry the world on my shoulders. So, what bag did you bring to the last event you attended? If it was oversized and heavy, imagine instead walking in with a small, elegant clutch. Just that one swap could completely transform how people see you and how you see yourself. 5. Shoulder bag. If the clutch is for events, the shoulder bag is your everyday companion. Almost every woman owns one, but the right shoulder bag after 50 can mean the difference between looking polished or accidentally looking weighed down. A 62-year-old client once told me she loved her shoulder bags but always felt they aged her. And she was right. Hers was oversized, with thick straps and a dark, heavy color. I suggested a medium, structured beige bag with subtle hardware. She tried it on, and instantly her silhouette looked lighter and more refined. She smiled and said, "Now I finally see what you mean." Tips for shoulder bags: size, medium, large bags overwhelm, small bags disappear. Shape, semi-structured to keep form. Strap, should hit at the waist or hip, not lower. Colors, try lighter shades like cream, soft pastels, or muted jewel tones. The beauty of the shoulder bag is its friendliness. A clutch says exclusive, but a shoulder bag says approachable. It makes you look stylish yet easy to connect with, perfect for lunches, errands, or casual outings. Now think, is your current shoulder bag flattering you or making you look heavier? Take a good look in the mirror and ask, is this bag telling the story I want it to? 6. Bucket bag. Next up, the bucket bag, the relaxed yet chic style that blends practicality with playfulness. Done right, it's surprisingly flattering for women in their 50s and 60s. One of my clients, 57, was an art lover who found her structured totes too stiff for casual weekends. I introduced her to a caramel bucket bag with a neat drawstring. She lit up and said, "This makes me feel younger and freer." From then on, it became her go-to for museum trips and coffee dates. Tips for bucket bags: size, medium, too big looks sloppy, too small loses function. Shape, soft body but with some structure, a secure drawstring. Material, soft leather or sturdy canvas. Colors, neutral tones, or try olive, mustard, or navy for fun. The bucket bag sends the message, I'm laid back, but I still care about style. It's perfect for days you want to feel more relaxed, yet still look put together. So, when was the last time your weekend bag truly felt comfortable and stylish? If not, maybe it's time to let a bucket bag bring that youthful, free-spirited energy back into your look. 7. Satchel/doctor bag. And finally, the satchel or doctor bag, what I like to call the secret weapon for women over 50. Inspired by vintage doctor's bags, it has a structured shape, sturdy handles, and often a beautiful clasp. Why a secret weapon? Because few women think of it, but once they try, they're hooked. It's sophisticated, a touch retro, and very practical. A retired teacher in her 60s once came to me before a class reunion. She wanted to look refined, intellectual, but still youthful. I gave her a glossy burgundy doctor bag with gold-toned hardware. She laughed and said, "I feel like I'm back in my teaching days, only more stylish." Sure enough, she got compliment after compliment. Tips for satchels/doctor bags. Size, medium to slightly large for presents but not bulky. Material, polished leather or saffiano. Colors, black is classic but burgundy navy or camel add depth. Details, clean lines, subtle hardware, avoid too many zippers or extras. What's magical about this bag is how it changes you. When women carry it, they often stand straighter and walk with more purpose. It doesn't just upgrade your outfit, it upgrades your posture and aura. So let me ask, have you ever tried a doctor bag? If not, give it a chance. You might discover a side of yourself that feels more intellectual, powerful, and polished than you imagined. Because in the end, this bag doesn't just hold your essentials. It says, I've lived a rich life, and now I choose elegance as my companion. The 3 smart rules for choosing a bag. We've just walked through 7 classic bag styles, from the powerful structured tote and the timeless top handle to the soft bucket and the brainy doctor bag. But here's something I tell every client. It isn't just which bag you pick that matters, it's how you choose it. I call this the golden trio: proportion, material, color. Simple words, yes, but they are the quiet secrets that keep women 50-60 looking fresh, polished, and confident. Let me share a few real client stories to show you how big a difference these make. 1. Proportion, the silent power. Ever look in the mirror and think, why does this bag make me look tiny or heavier? That's a proportion problem. I had a sweet client, 56 years old, about 5'1", 155 cm. She loved big totes, around 16 inches, 40 cm, because she thought bigger looks fancier and fits more. In reality, the bag overwhelmed her frame. Her shoulders rounded forward from the weight and her face looked a little tired. I swapped her into a smaller tote, about 11 inches, 28 cm, still roomy but scaled to her body. The change was instant. She looked taller, lighter, and genuinely happier. People around her kept saying, "You look so refreshed." The takeaway: a beautiful bag isn't big, small, or expensive. It's proportionate. If you're petite, choose medium or small so the bag doesn't swallow you. If you're taller, avoid ultraminis that disappear on your frame. Pro tip: always try bags in front of a full-length mirror. If your walk looks easy and your silhouette feels balanced, the proportion is right. 2. Material, what you're really paying for. If proportion is the skeleton, material is the bag's skin. A pretty shape in poor materials will reveal itself quickly. One of my 60-year-old clients tried to save money with a faux leather bag. It looked nice at first and got compliments the first week. But within 6 months, the surface started peeling, the strap cracked, and the texture looked worn. She sighed and said, "You really do get what you pay for." Worse, she felt self-conscious wearing it to important events, worried people would notice the finish. My advice: invest in good materials. It doesn't have to be exotic or wildly expensive. Soft, genuine leather, Saffiano leather, or a sturdy premium canvas holds its shape, ages beautifully, and quietly communicates quality. Pro tip: on a budget, buy fewer bags but buy better. One well-made leather bag you can wear for 5-10 years is worth more than 3 peeling bags that last a season. You're not just investing in style, you're investing in your confidence. 3. Color, your personal signature. If proportion is the frame and material is the skin, color is the soul. Many women over 50 default to black because it's safe. But a closet full of black bags can get dull fast. I like a simple formula: 2 neutrals plus 1 signature color. Your 2 neutrals might be black, brown, or beige. Easy to style, appropriate anywhere. Your signature color is your personal calling card. Burgundy, emerald, mustard, lavender, whatever feels you. That one pop becomes part of your style identity. One client of mine chose black and cream as her neutrals and burgundy as her signature. Anytime she showed up to dinner or a party with her small burgundy bag, everyone would smile and say, "We knew you were here. We spotted your red bag." Suddenly, her handbag became part of her brand. Pro tip: if bold colors make you nervous, start with deeper tones, navy, olive, or burgundy. They're elegant, easy to pair, and still give you that subtle "I have great taste" moment. Bottom line, a bag is more than a bag. These 3 rules, proportion, material, color, may sound simple, but they're the keys to keeping your style elevated and fresh. A handbag isn't just storage, it tells a story about who you are. The right proportion says, I know my shape and I respect it. Quality material says, I value longevity over quick fixes. A thoughtful color says, I have a unique point of view. And here's the truth I want to leave you with. The best bag isn't the most expensive, it's the one that makes you feel like yourself. Take a quick look at your closet. Is there a bag that makes you look bulky or off balance? One that's peeling or cracking because of the material? A safe bag that never really lights you up? If yes, it might be time to apply these 3 rules and make a change. With just a few smarter choices, you'll notice you look younger, more confident, and more refined, not because a bag turns you into someone else, but because it brings out the very best of who you already are. We've just taken a journey together through powerful totes, elegant top handles, free-spirited buckets, intellectual doctor bags, and wrapped it up with the 3 golden rules: proportion, material, and color. But here's the truth. The most important part isn't the name of the bag or the price tag on it. It's the feeling it gives you. I've worked with so many women over 50. Some were former CEOs, some lifelong teachers, some full-time moms and grandmothers. And every time they discovered the bag that truly fit them, I saw their eyes light up. One woman laughed like she was 10 years younger. Another whispered, with tears in her eyes, I haven't felt this beautiful in years. That's what I want you to remember. A bag doesn't make you beautiful. It simply helps you see the beauty that's already there. At 50, 60, or beyond, we don't need to chase trends. We don't need to prove we're young with flashy logos or sky-high price tags. What we do need are pieces that make us feel confident, comfortable, and true to ourselves. That's what lasting style is really about. So if you're watching this right now, maybe you're looking for something. A way to feel more elegant, more confident, or maybe just a little more in love with yourself. And I want you to hear me clearly. You deserve it. You deserve to walk into any room with confidence. You deserve to be noticed, not for your age, but for your presence. You deserve to feel beautiful, not to please anyone else, but to smile at your own reflection. And if the right handbag can help you get there, let it become your little companion on this next chapter of your journey. If today's video spoke to you, I'd love for you to do 3 small things that can make a big difference. Subscribe to Bold After 50, so every week you'll have new tips, style ideas, and inspiration to live confidently, beautifully, and fully after 50. Comment below, which of the 7 bags did you love most? And which of the 3 golden rules will you start using today? I read every single comment, and your story could inspire countless other women. Share this video with a friend, a sister, or even your mom. Because sometimes the right bag can change the way she sees herself too. When we're younger, handbags feel like just accessories. But once we cross 50, we realize they're not just objects. They are part of our story. And remember this, women who are bold after 50 don't need to become someone else. You just need to become the most confident, radiant version of yourself. So next time you're choosing a bag, ask yourself, does this bag tell the right story about me? If the answer is yes, then congratulations, you found a true companion. Always carry yourself with confidence, elegance, and that bold after 50 spirit, daring to stand out, daring to shine, and daring to love yourself exactly as you are.